Wow. I can't believe it. Have you ever had a threesome?
Me and my friend who got her long boy from ERPing, we have done it in the past a couple times.
She got 5 million gold for this.
Yeah.
And you got these kids over here farming out world quests whenever they knew all they had to do was just do that. All right, guys. I'm over here in Moonguard. And so there's a lot of people here in Moonguard. This is pretty much what you expect to see. There's a lot of girls with like these thigh highs, stuff like this. It's very common. And they have, if you download there's a special add-on. And if you download the add-on, you can actually read and see what they say about themselves. So we've got here Sonia Lightheart. And you have all over here. Okay, here we go. So I'll read this to you guys. The Randore in front of you is short, about 5'3" in height. Her arms and calves are thin, as her hips and thighs are thicker. Her breasts are small, yet humble. Her skin is pale, yet her cheeks have a pale pink tint. Her body being almost hairless. I don't know if I can do the rest of this. I really don't. Not safe for work info. Okay. We'll dance and ERP for gold only. 21 plus. Let's play a game. Death roll me for 10k. Whoever gets one loses. If I lose, you get a free 20-minute dance. If I win, you pay the 15k and get a 10-minute dance. ERP prices. For a vanilla scene, 30k. For a BDSM scene, 50k. For any extreme fetishes or kinks, 80k to 100k gold. Let me message her. I'm gonna get her in Discord. Like, I'm actually gonna get her in Discord and have her talk about it. Let me get back over here. She answered? No fucking way. I did. Person to discuss the inner workings of role-playing with. All right, let's see what she says. Chill out, boys, chill out. Let me just move around here. I'm still fairly new and unexperienced with roleplay, but sure, I can answer any question I have to the best of my ability. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Just give me a second. Let me just look at this. Willing to do Discord for an actual interview on voice. I'm gonna move this down in case she says what her Discord is. I don't want you guys adding her. She says, wow, putting me on the spot. I guess, haha. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. How old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay, good. That's great. So anyway, I was looking at some of your profile here, and part of it was really kind of interesting to me, and I thought that I'd ask you some questions about just kind of what exactly goes on behind closed doors.
Like I said, I'm really new to like RP and stuff, so I've played WoW for a long time, but I used to spend most of my time just doing stupid stuff in Goldshire. So, WoW lore.
Whenever you say stupid stuff, what do you mean by that?
I would just stand around and just talk to people, go around, kind of like just when you log on a alt or whatever, and you're just fucking around. I recently started doing like RP with like people in my guild and stuff like that. But I'm still like, I get to practice, so I guess that's okay.
So I saw that you do certain RPs for gold, and I thought that was pretty interesting. And I'm gonna ask the obvious question that I think a lot of you guys, probably a lot of my viewers, are wondering about. How much gold do you make?
It really depends.
Okay.
There are certain people that are willing to pay like 100k, others are just like 10, 15k. It really depends on who it is, the day, the timing of the day, and the kind of RP that people want. Because like if somebody's coming up to me like, yeah, I want you to eat me, I'm gonna be like,
Vor?
that's weird. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, that's weird. You're gonna need to pay me just a little bit more for that because it's out of my comfort zone.
But you'll do it. It's just it's just gonna have to cost a little bit more money.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many people have asked about that?
I know of one person who will ask for Vor, and he pays like a lot. Back when the Sandstone Drake was like 100K on the auction house, that's how I got it in one pop with him.
So he gave you an epic mount for an epic mount?
Jeez, no, because I mean, I just ate him.
Okay.
I roleplayed as a pregnant night elf.
Uh-huh.
And I ate him, and then he fist bumped my unborn baby.
That's crazy. So
and that was interesting.
And that was for 100,000 gold.
About 120,000, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. And so is this person, do you talk to them regularly?
I don't anymore. I think that was the only time that I RP'd with him.
Yeah.
One of my friends regularly RP with him, and he pays her quite a bit.
Really? And did he want the same thing, or is it something different?
Oh yeah. It's always Vor with him. Yep.
Wow. What other besides that? What other things are people curious or interested in?
Are you talking about like ERP specifically?
Yeah.
Well, there's one person who will pay me about 30K for something called tit fighting.
What's that?
I don't fully understand it, but
okay.
They RP as a female character, and they try to RP with other female characters where they just hug each other, squeeze their tits together as hard as they can until one absorbs the other's essence in its entirety.
So and it's like Vor, but with titties.
But yeah, actually.
Wow. Mm-hmm. All right, that's really interesting.
Most other people I have RP'd with just want head, which is kind of like boring and vanilla.
So that's only like that's how much is that?
I usually still charge like between 15 and 30K because, you know.
Okay. That's a good idea. Girls got to eat, right?
Yeah, I got bills to pay.
Exactly. Yeah, of course.
Got bills to pay, tokens to buy.
So, how much gold collectively have you made through doing all this? Like, is it enough to buy a long boy?
No, well, considering I still recently had started doing this, not yet, but like, I'm usually pretty broke because, like, you know, I buy shit for my guild, so I'm usually pretty broke. I have gotten collectively over the last like week or so about 300K total.
Okay. 300,000 gold in a week?
Mm-hmm. If somebody's wanting to start trying to ERP and RP for gold, it will probably take some time for it to pick up. But like once people know, hey, this person's decent RPer, will do just about anything. You just gotta pay her.
Right.
The word gets around, and you'll have something called regulars.
Yeah. I could pretty much expect that. I mean, I think that's quite interesting. So it's kind of like OnlyFans for WoW.
Kinda, yeah.
That's really interesting. And I guess, what are some bits of advice that you have for anybody who's looking to get into this as a buyer or a seller?
As a seller, I would say be patient because I mean, I sit in Goldshire when I'm not doing anything else. And sometimes I get whispers, sometimes I don't. If you're wanting to sell, just be patient and I don't know, like I guess try and be nice, make conversation, be interesting. And as a buyer, I guess some people who will sell don't just be mindful of how you approach, because I personally don't like hate it when I'm not gonna say that. Wait,
what do you mean? What do you mean? What's going on?
As a seller, I if somebody wants to ERP with me for gold,
Yeah.
it just depends on how they approach. I guess the approach also matters. So yeah, that would be my my advice.
So it's a matter of kind of talking to the person and being a normal person, because you don't want to ERP with somebody who's crazy. Is that pretty much it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Have you had that happen?
I have not yet, at least. One of my friends have. An ERP session has turned into the guy being kind of obsessed with her.
Like in real life or just like in game?
No, just in game.
Well, at least that's good.
Yeah, at least it's not in real life.
Yeah, I guess so. There's probably a lot of guys that try to kind of take it to that next level. It could be a little bit much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was wondering, so you said one of your friends. How many of your friends do you know that do this?
One that does it regularly.
Yeah.
Really close with her. There are a few people that I've met that do this.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to hold in a hiccup.
Oh, it's okay.
I do know quite a few people who do this, who RP for gold.
How about like what, like 10, half a dozen?
Probably close to that, maybe more. It's a very common thing, at least I know for a fact, on Moonguard.
It's Azeroth's oldest profession, right?
Yeah, it's very common on Moonguard.
Yeah.
Most of the, at least female tunes that you'll see, will advertise either dancing for tips, or in their actual profile will advertise like doing more for more gold.
Doing more for more gold. I like that because it's very vague and it leaves a lot of room for excitement.
Yeah.
Exactly. Have you ever had a girl approach you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Really? Wow. Like not a you know, a guy, but like an actual girl approach you? Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. That's
usually
crazy.
just for dances.
Is that more or less?
Well, so for dances, one of my friends saw another person on Moonguard that has a death roll game in her TRP profile.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey,
is that Athena?
Do you mind? Yeah.
I read it.
I was like, do you mind if like I do this? She's like, yeah, just, quote, like, just give me credit. I was like, hell yeah, I will. And if we'll death roll, and if I win, I get paid 15k, and then they get a certain amount of time for a dance. And usually if somebody asks me for a dance, I'll be like, do you want to do that? Do you want to do the death roll? Or sometimes if I'm just dancing, they'll just tip me between 5 and 10k. It just all depends.
So that's crazy, because back in my day, you would tip a girl between 5 and 10 gold, and now it's 5 and 10k.
Oh god, yeah.
Wow, that's insane. That's a lot of fucking money. And people can afford that? How do they just buy WoW tokens, or how does this happen?
I do know a lot of people who just buy WoW tokens for this kind of stuff.
Well, the funny thing is it's probably still cheaper than OnlyFans.
True. Very true.
So do you have like a guild that's associated with this, or is it just kind of like every lady out for herself?
No, my guild we're not an ERP guild.
Okay.
We're more of a social guild.
Yeah.
But there are aspects of the guild that are like not safe for work, and like that, like not safe for work friendly.
Yeah.
But I believe there are guilds on Moonguard that are centered around ERP and dancing for gold and stuff like that.
How many guilds do you think are like that on Moonguard? Like ERP centric guilds?
Oh, I know that there are tons. I know at least 2.
Oh my god.
That I've been in, but
wow.
Definitely more than that.
So, do you guys do it on like, do you ever worry about like Blizzard getting upset about it, or like trying to avoid that?
See, with that kind of stuff, I mean, they allow RP.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, if Blizzard actually knew that, people were doing this, they probably wouldn't be too happy. But I mean,
Yeah.
what would they be able to do? Because it's just
True.
RP, and we are on an RP server.
That's true. It is just RP. I mean, even if it is Vor. At the end of the day, it is just RP. So, you don't try to do anything to, like, avoid getting in trouble or anything like that? It's just kind of, the Wild West?
I'm never really worried about getting in trouble. The way I see it is if I'm not trying to bring anything in real life, like, do it for, like, real life money.
Yeah.
I'm never worried about getting in trouble, and I don't think most people do either.
Mm-hmm.
If it's just in-game currency, I mean, people can trade gold, people can RP. I'm never worried about getting in trouble.
That's good. Yeah, I think it's completely fine as well. It's totally okay in my mind. And another question is, what's your goal, right? If you're gonna, like, if you get, like, let's say 10 million gold, 5 million gold, do you just stop at that point?
I would have enough gold to keep my WoW sub without having to use real money to pay for it. So
that's really what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a lot of people. At least that's mine. It helps with that. Also, when I get bored, or at least the RP practice, because I don't really reach out for RP, regular RP much.
Well, it doesn't pay as well, does it?
I mean, you're right. True.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. That's very interesting. I mean, especially to know that there are a lot of other girls that are like, do you guys ever share, is there ever like a time whenever like one girl will get mad at another girl for taking her person that she talks to? Like a little bit of jealousy?
I mean, there probably has been.
Yeah.
But, if it's just for gold and, as long as it stays in DMs.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't get jealous. I don't really care. I more do it, at this point, at least right now. When I'm bored, have nothing to do. If I need gold, I'll try. But if not, I can always make gold the old-fashioned way, like the normal way, how everybody else does it. I'm still fairly new to this scene. Like I said, one of my close friends does it.
How long have they been doing
it? She's been doing it for a while. That's how she got her long boy. It took her a few months, but yeah, that's how she got her long boy.
Holy shit! So she fucking paid she got 5 million gold for this.
Yeah.
and you got these kids over here farming out world quests whenever they knew all they had to do was just do that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I can't believe it. Have you ever had a threesome? That's a serious question.
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah.
What's the most? Is it just 2?
I mean, it's usually. I mean, I've had 1 or 2. Me and my friend, who got her long boy from ERPing, we have done it in the past a couple times. A threesome with somebody else.
So the 2 of you were like, it's like a 2v2 arena, kind of like you're on the same team.
Oh yeah.
How do you split it?
Well, I mean, it really all depends. I mean, sometimes we do it for fun, but usually when we do, it's like 50-50.
Okay, all right, that's good. It's good that, you've got a certain amount of fairness. It's definitely a good thing. That's really interesting. I mean, I didn't even know it was as prevalent as it is. That's incredible. That 5 million gold that somebody made from doing this.
Yeah, just ERP, no pics, no voice, even though there are some guys out there who will be like, yo, I will pay you 300k to voice with me. And I'm
Wow,
like,
have you ever done that?
oh no.
You're not down for that?
Nah, I keep that stuff in game.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing, especially with the weird boys. Definitely true. I find this very interesting. I mean, I think this has been a very common thing in WoW for a long time, and to just kind of have somebody talk about it candidly is really, really interesting. I got a couple more questions. Basically,
Okay.
one more. Have you ever paid for somebody to RP with you?
No. I'm usually broke.
Okay. All right.
Usually broke.
That makes sense. Okay.
It's a lot easier for at least a female character to get that kind of thing, more so for a male.
Yeah, I know how it is.
I guess it does happen for males, but it's easier for women to do it.
Do you know any guys that do it?
Some, yeah.
All right.
Maybe one or two people.
Hell yeah, that's good. I'm glad. It's equal rights, equal representation. That's always great. Well, listen, I want to say I really appreciate you coming on and talking about this. It's been eye-opening for a lot of people in here. I really appreciate this. Do you have anything you want to shout out or anything you want to say before you go?
Oh my god, I want to say no, but my friend Troy has been spamming me. Yeah, he's been spamming me forever now. He wants me to give him a shout out.
Shout out to Troy the monk. He said he was gonna message her. Yeah, he was actually really trying to do me a solid, making sure that this actually happened. I really appreciate I appreciate you coming on and doing this. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. No problem.
All right. Well, listen. Good luck, and I'm sure you'll have your long boy soon, especially at those prices.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Have a good day.
Peace. And let's see here.
To get closer to God, I had to quit vaping. This is not a vape. This is a microphone.
Okay, what the fuck is this? Where's Pope Francis? Where's Pope Francis? We've got to find out. There's something we got to do here. Yeah, we got to talk to somebody. Listen, talk to it. Well, yeah, I mean, I just said that to her, right? I mean, that's honestly, guys, holy shit. Was that good? That was shocking, wasn't it? That was very, very shocking. I didn't even know what to say. I did not even know what the fuck to say. Oh my god. Asmongold investigates Azeroth. Yeah, the interviews. I mean, listen, I think I asked all of the... Didn't I ask all the questions that you guys would have wanted to see? Like, I mean, I think I asked all the good ones. The way I look at it is that, like, I don't really mind a whole lot about, like... There's a big part of me that, like, I always worry about, like, interacting with streamers and stuff like that because I don't want to offend them. But if it's a random fucking person, I will just fucking segue into threesomes. I don't give a fuck, okay? Most important part is the girl's not weird. People use this are weird. Shit's just market. No, the thing is, like, the girls that do this kind of stuff, it's good because guys, listen, you got to understand, there are a lot of guys out there and they will pay for a girl to look at them. Like, literally, like there are girls that on OnlyFans, I'm not even kidding you, right? There are girls on OnlyFans that do dick rating services, and they will rate guys' dick. Like, guys will pay like actual money for a girl to just look at their dick and tell them what it is about it. No, I'm serious. It's very sad. The thing is it is sad. And here's the best way that you can do something about that, okay? Is you can, if your friend is doing that kind of stuff, goof on your friend a little bit about it. Don't make fun of him a whole lot. Let him know that he's a bit of an idiot for doing it. And then after that, go out to McDonald's and just do something else with him and get his mind off of it, okay? Get his fucking mind off of it. But how do you know? Well, how do I know this? What do you mean, how do I know this? How wait, look, how do I know? It's simple, because I am an educated individual. All right, I'm an educated individual who know. This is my. It's my job to know these kinds of things. Okay, guys, it's my job.